Quick question for you. If I could show you how to teach your body to produce more B12 for endless energy, would you be interested? Hi, I'm Dr. Arland Hill with Food, Function, Freedom. And today I want to show you how to teach your body how to produce more B12 for endless amounts of energy. Now, there's a couple of things you want to know about this. And first of all is that the majority of your B12, a large production of your B12 actually comes from the bacteria in your GI tract, what we often think about as the probiotics. So if you can get those probiotics up and functioning at a higher level, then you can get higher amounts of B12 and you're going to feel less fatigue and more energy as a result of that and be more mentally alert and less brain fog. So how are you going to do that? Well, number one, first thing you've got to do is you have to give these probiotics exactly what they're looking for. That means that you have to consume foods that are going to nourish them, and those are going to be foods that have two things. First, they're going to have a lot of fiber in them. Those bacteria love fiber. Fiber is basically like the building blocks of their home in the gastrointestinal tract. It allows them to be able to produce energy that your body then in turn utilizes, but it also gives them a place that they can feel nourished in. Second thing that you want to have in your food as far as what you're taking in is going to be a lot of color. The more color you have in your diet, the more what are called polyphenols or antioxidants that you find in the diet. Those antioxidants actually enhance the growth of your bacteria in your gut. So as you're enhancing their growth, guess what? They're actually giving you back more nutrients, of which B12 is one of. So you get more B12 by giving them what they need. You give them something, they give you something back. Now, that's what you need to give those bacteria to have more B12. So that's how you can teach your body to do it in one way. But if you put things in, there must also be some things that you need to take out as well. Now, what's that going to look like? Well, right at the top of the list are going to be refined foods. And why is that? Well, refined foods, and of which a lot of these foods are what we typically think about as a standard American diet now. A lot of these foods are going to be contaminated with herbicides and pesticides, essentially things that are toxins, and as a result of that, those toxins they literally kill off the bacteria. Think about it this way. If it's a pesticide, it's applied to a crop and it's killing off the organisms on that crop that would potentially damage that crop, but it stays in the crop that you then in turn eat. So therefore, you're ingesting that same herbicide, pesticide that's killing off your bacteria as well. That's why eating organic, eating clean food sources, locally sourced, that you know where it's coming from, is so important. So next, get those foods out of your diet. The wheat, the corn, the dairy, the sugar in the diet, the soy. Take these foods out. Those are foods that are going to be contaminated with those toxins. And then third, what do you need to do? Well, if possible, if you need to, replete those probiotics. Build those levels back up. Give the probiotics what they need. Put them back in when it's necessary and stop taking in foods that are going to destroy those probiotics. Remember, you give them a place to live in your gut and they have to pay you back, and they do that by producing nutrients for you that are going to give you endless amounts of energy. So enjoy that energy by taking in the right food choices. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. Arland Hill with Food, Function, Freedom.